Full up on the Mexican food here. Got my pops laying in bed in his undies on our fishing trip where we caught nothing but a sunburn today. I'm looking over the Ortex SI on TBLT, sitting at 181%, guys. Woo. Woo. So for every share, 1.81 have been sold short. It went up 17% almost today alone. Looks like they might have did some covering in the after hours, which may have been why it ran. So some covering and some FOMO, because then it came down a bit. I'm not sure if that would have been shorts or what, but I'm looking at the shares available. Zero shares available. But, I mean, obviously that's not going to stop them from finding shares and shorting us. Most likely be chasing tomorrow. It, on the 5-minute chart, it virtually respected the 18. Is that the M? Let me check. Minute studies. 13. Yeah, the 13 moving average. 1348, right? Yeah. Respected the 13 like the entire day. I'm fishing, so I'm out and about. It looked like it tried to break below it in the after hours. It didn't break all day, and then immediately rejected in a big way with 51,000 volume. Went all the way to 345, and it's back down to 316, which is again that's a retest of the 13 MA. So in the morning, so our size cooled, it's down to 40, and MACD is like negative. It's at the very bottom. So this either bounces off that. Like, we'll have to see if there's a gap up or not. I don't know if there will be, because obviously the hedge funds or institutes, they're not behind us on this one. So I doubt there's a gap up, but you never know. So if there isn't, we will see this. It has to hold that, or it could look to go towards $2.96. So probably $2.98, $3 would be a psychological level. So you could look to pick up some shares around those numbers, $3 and $2.95. The 200 MA on this, guys, though, is $2.78. So really, you were alerted the last 5 days. If you didn't get in, you may as well be chasing at this point, because it's kind of just getting started. The SI is kicking off. This is bigger than GameStop ever was. Okay, GameStop was like 143% when it kicked off to $400. And I know I said that about Redbox too, but the problem was with Redbox is the float size was actually told to us incorrect, which I learned my lesson. And this time I already spoke to Ortex directly with an email chain. I put that on my Twitter. So you can go to my Twitter, KWJFFIA. I put the screenshot there. We've also reached out to the SNP, who are the ones who put these numbers out there. And that 1.01 million free float is confirmed. The rest of the shares are shares outstanding, which is like sorry, 1 second here. 2.35, I think. Yeah, all right, 2.13 million, okay? So 2.13 million, 1.01 million free float, which Redbox, when we first started talking about it, it was something around like 2 million. So this is half the size of that, 60 times smaller than GameStop when it squoze. So 6,000% smaller than GameStop. For every one person here, you would need 60 over there. I mean, just think about that, right? So for levels, we're looking around $6. We want to run it to 666, 685, something like that. Then we're going to look around 801. It's just like a meme number for these stocks. But I think we just blow past that. Once we break the 6, we probably blow right into the mid-9s. We're going to find, psychological level at 10 as resistance. Break that. 14s. 1401 will be so there's not going to be any options, so we don't have to worry about them chasing these options levels, because they need 7 million shares on the float, which they don't have. So that's good news for us. And then we're going to look to move toward 18 to 20. Me personally, be taking gains along the way. I took, especially since I'm not able to actively trade it, right? Because I'm not around. So until Sunday. So next week I'll be able to trade. I'm probably going to go live, probably with John Wick, starting next week, I think, okay? Because I know a lot of you have been asking about that, so we'll do that like next week. I'll get set up at some point. So that's why I'm kind of throwing out those numbers and levels here. Don't expect no resistance, but I mean, there's no shares and we're at 171% short. So basically expect no resistance. Literally all people have to do is hold at this point. It's not financial advice, but that's just explaining how the squeeze works. AMC had 513 million float when it squoze because it was like fully diluted. AA made sure of that. So if we have one share, if we have one person, AMC would need 513 people, and it went from 2 to 72. So I guess you do the math here. This could be the play we've been looking for. Redbox was supposed to be the play. I've been into town twice here. I actually took a video today. Someone was using the Redbox. They were getting those $2 DVDs. I thought people just streamed it. I didn't think anyone actually used those machines, but fucking lo and behold, they were using it. So, yeah, TBLT guys, check my channel out, obviously, for updates, but they're going to be pretty sparse at this point because I'm losing service. I'm in and out of service because I'm from Canada, okay? Even though I'm roaming, I don't know. I'm in the mountains, so it's spotty in Idaho. And I'm probably going to attack this pre-market based on what happens there. I'm definitely going to have orders open 270. Well, I mean, like on the 5-minute, the 200 is $2.87. But I like to use the 15 when I'm talking about that, so that's 278. So I'm going to have orders at 280, 285, 290, 290, 280, 285, 290, and then like 298 because the 13 is 296. So I want to be above 295 there. 305, 310, 315, I don't care. I sold 5,000 shares at 3 because I was gone and the price was only 270. So I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll take 12%. And then it went way up, right, before I could even react. So I guess I have to chase it, maybe lose 15 cents a share. That's fine. I don't care because I believed in the play the whole time anyways, right? I just, you never know when it's going to happen, right? So those are your levels on that. Other than that, if you have questions in the comments, let me know. And I know there's some people who are going to ask me about ENDP, AGRX. I sold my AGRX only because I wanted to buy more TBLT today. I was buying some warrants too, around 22 and 23. They're now like 27, so probably not going to come down because they're less liquid. And I'm still holding 35,000 ENDP. And I feel like that is ready to go at any time. When that news hits, it's 50, 60, 80, or 100%, no problem, because there's only two options, Chapter 11 and the bio. I normally would only like to talk about one ticker, but because of my limited availability to reach out to you guys now, I'm just trying to get all in this video. Arrival, I was in that because I'm in Go EV, which just traded sideways today. I had to sell Arrival because I can't pay attention to 10 stocks from a boat. I didn't want to. I sold it at 150. I paid 151 and I sold it at 150. Did not want to. It's 155. So it's creeping up, okay? And they are going through restructuring, so I straight up believe in them. They've got 10,000 EVs ordered through UPS, and they're global. They're not just North America, and that helps. So put that one on watch. ARVL and GOEV. They're the ones who had the Walmart deal. I've got videos on all that stuff, so you can check that out. The monkeypox stocks are still in play. Australia's trying to pandemic scare people again. Jacinda is a batshit crazy fucking retarded PM, and she is, yeah, I don't know what's going on with them in the World Economic Forum, but CMRX and the other monkeypox plays are probably going to be in play here pretty quick. And DWAC puts, the ones I still had mentioned, haven't moved. They're still basically free money. 2250 strike, 25 and 30. You would hit sell on those for October 21st, and you are your strike for the first two, at least the 2250 and the 25, are going to be, your break even is going to be lower than DWAC has ever sold for. So if it goes lower, can't imagine it will. It's been around for a year now. Essentially, the risk is next to zero, but it's a 3-month play at this point. Okay, so it's like a quarterly play. And that's it. All right, thanks for checking me out today, and I hope you guys make some more money tomorrow, because I heard a lot of you made a lot of money today.